I never fail to learn something new about him when I meet people who knew him or who've engaged his work. For American Indian people of his generation and those close in time, Custer Died for Your Sins was a critical and sometimes the critical catalyzing text for an indigenous political consciousness. At the same time, it also called out to a non-native audience with a critical voice and a demand for accountability and action. Custer Died for Your Sins is a great book, a world historical book. It's not a perfect book, though. But to see and to name and discuss and perhaps even to joke about its imperfections and ambiguities is not actually a sign of disrespect, right? These things, I think, are gifts that any book gives us. To be humble is to admit not only our ignorance and thus the possibility of our learning, but also the possibility of other perspectives and other possibilities, things we might debate. Many of the reviews and the writings surrounding Custer framed my father as the young radical voice of red power, and that's how the story is often told and remembered. But this is a book that is looking towards things that can and do and will happen. It seems to me he was perhaps interested in a slightly different question, right, about the kinds of rights that might be held by collective entities and how we might think about those in bigger and broader terms.